All right, fit friends, let's do some strength yoga today. So some basic yoga moves that will add strength and flexibility into your body and into your practice. So this just is not stretching. This is actually going to be increasing strength as we go along. So our basic poses today are plank, downward dog, and low lunge. Okay, so let's start with plank. Push up in between your shoulder blades. Elbows are soft. Push down into the tops of your feet to engage that core. Double check your hand position. One hand under your armpit, other hand under your armpit. Keep that core nice and strong. If this is where you need to stay for your plank pose today, then by all means, knees right here under the hips. Okay, if you want to, you can bring your knees back here and then a straight line from your head to your knees. And if you want to increase even more, we're going to a narrow position plank pose all the way up today, straight from head to feet. So no saggies. Pull everything up. Good. Breathe in deeply through the nose, exhaling, and find your posture and position here. And then push back into a narrow downward facing dog. Hips go way up, head between the arms, allowing the legs to come back and down towards the mat. And now let's alternate. So come back up and over for plank, and then back up in the downward facing dog. Good. Alternating between plank and downward facing dog, getting everything nice and loose here. And hang out in plank for a moment. We're going to add chaturanga, which means that the elbows are going to be right next to the rib cage. So knees can come down if they need to. You'll chaturanga down, push back up, and then come up in a downward facing dog. Back into plank, knees come down if they need to. Chaturanga all the way down, push back up, downward facing dog. So once you get used to this, if you want to keep putting your knees down, that's the safest way to do this, but if you're very strong in your upper body and you're ready to, you can keep the knees lifted, plank pose, push up, downward facing dog. Let's do that 3 more times. And downward facing dog, and then hover back over for your plank pose. Knees can come back down if you need to. Hold it nice and strong in your core. Here it is from the knees. And we're just going to rotate open to the side. So get over on one knee, open one hand, pulling the hips up and out of the mat. Then come back down to the center and rotate in the other direction, pulling up and out of the mat. So think lifted on each turn. Lift. Now, if you feel like you're ready to go onto your feet, we're narrow on our feet, and we're shifting from side to side, opening up, keeping the hip up. Good. And then just stack your feet and open up through your chest. One more time on each side. And then coming back into the center. Take your right foot up and let's go into that low lunge. Put your hands in front of your feet and push your back to flat. Push way back in that back heel. Feet are parallel to each other. Here's level 1. Just bring the knee down and push it up. Knee comes down, push it up straight behind you. Good. Strong through your shoulders and strong through your legs. Level 2 looks like this. Lift into a split squat. Coming back down, knee comes down, up into a split squat. And your split squat does not have to be perfect. We just try to get it up, keeping the hips forward as much as they can today. And then level 3 adds a hop on that front leg. Knee comes down, come up, give it a little hop, come back down. 2 more times like that. Adding a little heat to that leg. Adding a little strength to the shoulders, and then switch your legs. Left foot comes up, hands in front of that foot. Get nice and straight in your back. Knee comes down and up for level 1. Good. Get long and strong in that back leg. And when you're ready, level 2 comes up into a split squat. Back down, knee comes down, push up, split squat. Good. Hips forward, feet forward. Get used to this motion, and then you can add level 3 if you're ready. Lifting that front leg. Doesn't have to be a big lift, and it might not be real graceful to start from where you are today. 2 more. And bring both feet down. Knees come down. They are apart, toes together. Sit back. Head comes down into child's pose. A little bit of flexibility for a minute. Allow the heart rate to come back down. Melting the arms down towards the mat. And then slowly curl yourself up and over your heels. Bring your knees in together. Sit up nice and tall. And then breathe. Arms come up. Exhale and twist around. Look behind you if you can. Taking a deep breath. Twist a little more. Breathe in and up. Exhale. Other side. Twisting around. Breathe in. Twist a little more. Shoulders down. And back to center. Grab your hands behind your back. Open up through your chest and shoulders. Bring your head down and your hands up. Don't hyperextend or worry about how high you're going. Just open up through the chest and shoulders. Then bring it up nice and easy. And release. Thank you. I hope that felt great. That's our yoga bonus for today. And comment below here. Let me know what you thought of that.